This is a Fulcrum Side Quest mini-sode. Short, focused opinions on psychology and storytelling, personal reflections, unscripted thoughts, maybe even some of your suggestions. Here's Fulcrum.
Welcome to Side Quests, a mini-sode series from Dark Character Profiler. These are the detours, the hidden trails off the main path, where we explore the overlooked, the unexpected, and real-world psychological echoes. Let's get into today's side quest. We talk a lot about escapism, usually as something negative. Escaping reality, avoiding feelings, drowning things out. And at the same time, a lot of us live with constant background noise. Music playing while we work, a podcast on while we clean, a familiar show running in the background. So, where's the line? When does background noise become regulation? And when does it turn into avoidance? Psychologically, the difference isn't what you're using. It's what it's doing for you. Let's start with regulation. Regulation is about helping your nervous system stay within a manageable range. Not overstimulated, not shut down, just steady. Background noise can help with that because the brain doesn't feel like empty space. When there's nothing external to focus on, attention turns inward. And for many people, inward attention doesn't feel peaceful. It feels busy. Thoughts overlap, memories surface, future worries creep in. Background noise gives the mind a soft boundary, something predictable, something familiar, something that keeps the thoughts from running unchecked. That's regulation. Escapism works differently. Escapism isn't about steadiness, it's about disconnection. It pulls attention away from internal experience entirely, not to organize it, but to avoid it. Here's the most important distinction. Regulation supports awareness. Escapism suppresses it. And the way you can usually tell the difference is what happens when the noise stops. If the sound ends and you feel a little uncomfortable, but you can settle, breathe, or refocus, that's regulation. If the sound ends and you feel panicked, flooded, or desperate to replace it immediately, that's information, not shame, not failure. Information about what your system is trying to manage. A lot of people assume needing background noise means something is wrong. Psychologically, that's rarely true. Many brains, especially analytical, creative, or trauma-exposed ones, function better with external structure. Sound becomes a tool. It narrows attention just enough to prevent mental overload. The key question isn't, am I using background noise? It's, can I still hear myself when I need to? Escapism makes it harder to access your internal state. Regulation makes it safer to access. And this is where context matters. During stress, disruption, or emotional overload, the nervous system needs more support, not less. What looks like avoidance in calm periods may actually be stabilization in hard ones. That's why so many people lean on familiar sounds during the holidays. Not to escape life, but to stay functional inside it. So, where's the line? The line isn't silence versus sound. It's flexibility versus rigidity. If sound helps you stay present, grounded, and connected, it's doing its job. If sound is the only thing holding distress at bay, that's worth curiosity, not judgment. Understanding the difference isn't about taking comfort away. It's about knowing when comfort is supporting you and when something underneath needs attention. That's the end of this side quest minisode. Thank you for coming along with me on a journey off the beaten path. See you next time.
That's it for today's side quest. If you have any topic suggestions, send us an email at darkcharacterprofiler@gmail.com. Don't forget, Dark Character Profiler returns next week. Thank you for listening.